Hi everyone, it's Susie. Hope everybody's doing well today. Want to share a quick video of something that I made this morning. Just felt like doing a little crafting that I'm home. And while I was doing some cleaning and straightening up, my room is unbelievable. I would never even share it. I found an old notebook. It's very small. And it looked really disheveled on the outside. Like you could just see it's been floating from place to place. So I decided to alter the notebook and change it up a little bit. And this is what I did. So now I have this really cute notebook that I can keep in my bag, and I always write stuff down and type it in my phone. But you all know how it is if you need a piece of paper. So I'm just going to share with you what I did here. Anyway, I had a piece of paper, I think it was like, I don't know, 8 by 8 scrapbook paper from some designer paper. I don't know who it was, to be honest. Anyway, I took that paper and I cut front and back with this really pretty, like, light blue with a little hint of mint green in there, and like a powder blue background, little tiny flowers. I adhered that to the front and back. This thing also had a section in it on the left side over here to put a pen, but I didn't like what they had there, so I decided to make my own, and I cut away that whole entire piece, and I made something that I can keep my pen in there to write with. I used some vintage photo from Ranger to just etch out the edges and clean it up a little bit, so because you can see, you know, where I cut the paper was fresh. So I did that front and back and on the sides here. And then while I was cleaning, I found a really old tag. Old, maybe 10 years plus old, and there's probably a video on it somewhere for Wild Orchid Crafts Design Team project. So what I did is I tore off the frame, and I tore off the picture that was with it, and I sealed it up and freshened it up really good. So I kind of altered this book and then reused some old craft that I was about to throw away, but reused what was really good on it, which was the picture and the frame itself. Everything else was tossed. So underneath, I used this really pretty lace. One is a cream and one is a white. And I had gotten that from, it was gifted to me from, wait a minute, what was that? Anyway, it'll come to me and I will tell you who it is, and I will put their link down in the box below. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. Anyway, and then I had a piece of lace from my stash on this side. And then I used some Wild Orchid Craft flowers in like a light mint green color, and also like a powdered blue and a baby yellow. I hope you can see that clear enough. I think the lighting is maybe too bright there. I used some stray pearls that I always like to do in that form, the way you have it. What else? Yeah, some really small little flowers there. I don't want to get too close, but I can zoom up and certainly show you. There's a little calla lily there. And I used some silvery colored, like it's a silvery blue color seam binding that I crinkled up with some water and let it dry. And I double bowed that, and I have it hanging down, and I just tacked it down with a little glue so it doesn't go anywhere. And some of the flowers, I kind of ripped off the layers of some of them because one or two layers, it was a little large, so I decided to just take away some of the layers to make it smaller because the project is very small. A little rosebud and pearl there in the corner. Really super pretty. And, you know, up on top, same idea. I shut the light off. Sorry, guys. Yeah. And I've got a couple of like vintage buttons in there. They're really old. In fact, when I decide to do a giveaway, I'm going to be incorporating many different buttons in there because I have thousands and thousands of them and hundreds of boxes. When a local place went out of business, my husband bought the inventory. So I have some laces that I liked, and I have boxes and boxes of buttons downstairs in my basement in boxes, in like those plastic boxes. So yeah, folks, this was really fun to make for me. I like these kind of projects. So I would think before throwing away, you know, little tags and things like that that have notions on them, or any kind of lavish laces. Lavish laces is here, you guys. This is a lovely person that sent me um, these laces here. Let me turn the light on. Really, wait, maybe I can just get the card. She was so sweet and sent me these really beautiful laces that I've been meaning to use. But sometimes things that are gifted to me, I kind of hoard them. And I really, you know, like, look how nice she does that with the pins. Really very thoughtful. So things that I get like this, sometimes I keep them and I don't touch them for years. But I really wanted something that was pretty, new, and the right size and color I needed, which I was going for the beige one on one end and the white on the other end. Really super pretty. So thank you. And yeah, that's it. So I really love doing these. And these make really nice gifts. Years ago, I used to make a lot of things like this, larger, big notebooks of composition. I used to make them for my mom and friends, and also did them for like the shower sign-in books and the matching pen. Did a lot of stuff like this, but this was fun because it was small. It took like less than an hour. I get meticulous in my craft with color schemes and making sure everything looks put together and it's tacked down well. I do like to do like some paper cutting, but I'm not the best at the fussy cutting part, and I don't really have patience and time. So this was really fun to make. So if you ever come across any old crafts or tags that you may have made in the past, don't be so fast to throw it away, or someone sent something to you that you didn't like, or you no longer want, or it's old. Before you throw it away, maybe there might be something nice on there, like buttons or a stick pin. I mean, I wasn't even thinking. I could have certainly, you know, did one of these type of, oops. I could have put a stick pin in there, but I wasn't thinking of doing that because this is going to go right into my handbag. And I'm going to keep that. I just don't want it to get crushed in there. It probably will. But okay, I hope I inspired you guys to try and use some of the things that you already have, and any old crafts that you want to refurbish and bring them into the new. Try that before actually throwing things away. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching. See you soon.